Notre Dame fans are going to miss former running back coach Dylan McCullough as he is off to the NFL. The running back room has a new face leading the way, and that is Ja'Juan Seider, former Penn State assistant. Let's talk about Coach Seider, his recruiting impact, and what I could expect next step for the 2026 recruiting class. Ryan Roberts, A to Z Sports, breaking down everything Notre Dame football as we continue a little bit of a topsy-turvy, a little bit of a up and down, and whatever other terminology you want to use. It's been chaotic in the last couple of weeks since Notre Dame unfortunately lost to Ohio State in the national championship game. Had to replace a great coach in Dylan McCullough, who's off to coach with the Las Vegas Raiders, and kind of wrote about a few options. And actually one of the options I wrote about on A to Z Sports of a replacement was Ja'Juan Seider, who is one of the more respected and revered running back coaches in all of college football for Penn State. Obviously, he's been working with Nicholas Singleton the last couple years and Katron Allen in that same duration as well. You think about Journey Brown and what he was able to accomplish with him before his unfortunate heart issue that cut short his Penn State career. And this is a coach that from a recruiting perspective has done some great things. You talked about those three players I just talked about, but before that, when he was at the University of Florida, he was instrumental in the Kyle Pitts recruitment to get him to be a Gator. He also got Zane Durant. He was a primary recruiter for Zane Durant for Penn State as well, who's their fantastic potential All-American defensive tackle. So Coach Seider, not only coaching-wise, but when you take a look at the background of recruiting, has done some big-time things, man. And I'm very interested to see how this 2026 running back board shapes now that Coach Seider is a part of this Notre Dame program, because it's honestly right now a fantastic board. Guys like Jonas Walton, Javion Mallory, Javion Osborne, DeSeven Walker, it is a incredibly talented board, and Notre Dame has a shot with just about it, or they did have a shot with just about every one of those players. Now, when you lose a coach like a Dylan McCullough, who is a great recruiter in his own right, it is going to take you back a couple notches. The good thing is a couple of those guys already did have offers from Coach Seider when he was at Penn State, So that helps with the pre-existing relationship. But I'm very interested with two running backs specifically. One is a name that Notre Dame fans might know, and then one is a new name that maybe an offer could be into the future here for Notre Dame. Let's talk about first Messiah Mickens, who's out of Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, 2026 running back. About 5'10", 200 pounds, one of the top overall valued running backs in all of your favorite recruiting platforms. He is a player that has offers from pretty much every blue blood in all of college football. He has been, even while being committed to Penn State for some time now, he has been pushed from several different programs, including Notre Dame. That's the key. This is a player that has been hearing from Notre Dame. He's visited Notre Dame before, and honestly, he was very open to Notre Dame, at least conversations. Now that Coach Seider is with Notre Dame, I'm very interested to see if that escalates quickly. He's been a player that has talked about him sticking to his Penn State recruitment and kind of shutting things down. Very interested to see where things go from here. The second running back I want to talk about is out of Rutherford B. Hayes High School in the state of Ohio. This is Favor Akia. 6 foot, 190 pounds, a player that has not been offered by Notre Dame, but a player that Notre Dame does know and has been actively recruiting. Now, again, offer has not been extended, but this is a player that was offered by Penn State, and by all accounts, he liked Penn State a lot. Penn State liked him a ton. They were in very good situation. Now, of course, Mickens already being committed to the class. That changes the formula a little bit, but I am very, very interested because Notre Dame, obviously, some of the parts of the recruiting staff already liked Akia. Coach Seider likes Akia. Is this a offer watch? I think it could be. Ohio native, talented player, very productive, 6 foot, 190 pounds, like I said. Also has a track background, so he's got a little bit of speed that he brings to the table. I want to keep a offer watch on Akia and see where things go. And I want to keep a just eyes on Messiah Mickens and see where things trend from here. Folks, A to Z Sports, recruiting, Notre Dame coverage, college football coverage, NFL, anything you need. One-stop shop at A to Z Sports. Make sure you subscribe to this channel as well. And I'll talk to you all next time. As always, go Irish.